Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're taking a closer look at the Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent, one of the most iconic coins in United States history. Many of these pennies look common, circulated, scratched, dusty, or even rusty, but certain dates, mint marks, and conditions can make them surprisingly valuable to collectors today. In this video, we'll explore the history, background, coin details, and the current market value in US dollars. So watch till the end. You might discover that an old Lincoln penny in your pocket is worth much more than 1 cent. First coin. Today's coin is the United States Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent. Year, 1972. Type, large date. Mint mark, small d Denver Mint. Condition, circulated, scratched, rusty/bad. Even in rough condition, this coin has collector interest because of its date, mint mark, and historical significance. The Lincoln Memorial penny was introduced in 1959, replacing the earlier wheat cent. Key points about this coin. Honors President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Obverse. Features Lincoln's portrait, designed by Victor David Brenner. Reverse. Shows the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. The 1972 Lincoln penny is part of the circulating cents from the Denver Mint, which makes it historically significant for collectors. In 1972, Lincoln pennies were minted at Philadelphia. No mint mark for regular issues. The small d mint mark identifies the coin as a Denver Mint issue. Coins from Denver, especially older pennies, are highly collectible in some cases. Collectors often look for date and mint mark combinations, and the 1972 small d Lincoln cent is one such coin. Obverse. Front side portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Inscription In God We Trust. Word Liberty. Year 1972. Reverse. Backside Lincoln Memorial. Text United States of America. Denomination 1 cent. Large date versus small date. The 1972 large date has a slightly longer numeral 7 and wider spacing in the date. Some collectors specifically search for large date coins, as they are rarer than the small date. This coin shows circulation wear, scratches and dull surface, rust spots due to environmental exposure, bad condition, yet date and mint mark are visible. Even in rough condition, it's still interesting to collectors for historical and set completion purposes. Why is this coin collectible? Collectors look for this coin because date and mint mark combination, 1972 small d, large date variety, part of the Lincoln Memorial penny series, useful for completing Denver Mint penny sets. Even a rusty, scratched penny can teach collectors about grading, circulation, and mint history. Today's market value. Coin prices depend on condition, demand, and collector interest. Approximate market value in USD. Circulated, scratched, rusty/bad condition. Around 50 cents to $2 USD. Better circulated or cleaned very fine condition. Around $5 to $10 USD. Uncirculated or error coins can reach $12 to $60 USD or more, depending on rarity. Even though pennies are copper-plated zinc today, collectors pay for history, not just metal content. Don't polish or clean rusty coins. This reduces collector value. Store in a dry environment to prevent further rust. Use coin flips or holders. Handle by edges only. Who should keep this coin? This coin is ideal for Lincoln cent collectors, Denver Mint, date and mint collectors, beginners learning coin grading, historical or educational coin sets. Number 2. The Lincoln Memorial penny was introduced in 1959, replacing the wheat cent. Key historical facts. Obverse. Features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Reverse. Displays the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. The 1981 penny was part of the circulating cents minted in Philadelphia, making it historically significant for collectors completing date and mint mark sets. The large date variety has a slightly longer 7 and more prominent spacing in the date numerals, which collectors often seek out. The Philadelphia Mint is the oldest operating U.S. mint. Important facts: coins minted at Philadelphia before 1980 had no mint mark. Post-1980, pennies from Philadelphia also mostly have no mint mark. This makes 1981 large date pennies from Philadelphia notable for collectors focusing on modern Lincoln penny sets. Obverse: front side portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Inscription: In God We Trust. Word: Liberty. Year 1981. Reverse: backside Lincoln Memorial in center. Inscription: United States of America. Denomination: 1 cent. Large date versus small date. The 1981 large date shows longer digits in 1981 and wider spacing than the small date. Large date pennies are slightly rarer and sought after by collectors. This coin shows circulation wear, scratches, dulling of surface, rust and oxidation spots from environmental exposure. Date and design remain visible despite damage. Even in bad condition, collectors keep such coins for historical study, grading practice, and set completion. Why is this coin collectible? Collectors value this coin because Philadelphia large date, 1981 penny, no mint mark variety, part of the Lincoln Memorial penny series, important for date and mint mark sets. Even a rusty, scratched penny can educate collectors about grading, circulation wear, and mint history. Today's market value. Coin values depend on condition, demand, and collector interest. Approximate market value in USD, circulated, scratched, rusty/bad condition, around 50 cents to $4 USD. Better circulated, very fine condition, around $4 to $5 USD. Uncirculated or error coins can reach $10 to $30 USD or more, depending on rarity. Even though pennies are mostly copper-plated zinc, collector interest can increase value beyond face value. Do not clean or polish rusty coins. This can destroy value. Store coins in a dry environment. Use coin flips or holders to prevent further rust. Handle coins by the edges only. Who should keep this coin? This coin is ideal for Lincoln Memorial penny collectors, beginners learning coin grading, date and mint mark collectors, educational and historical coin sets. Number 3. The Lincoln Memorial penny was introduced in 1959, replacing the wheat cent. Key historical facts. Obverse: features Abraham Lincoln's portrait, designed by Victor David Brenner. Reverse: shows the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. The 1975 penny was part of the Denver Mint production, making it historically significant for collectors completing date and mint mark sets. The large date variety has a slightly taller numeral 7 and wider spacing in the date, which is preferred by collectors. The Denver Mint is one of the most important U.S. mint facilities. Important facts: coins with a small d mint mark identify Denver Mint production. Collectors often seek 1975 D large date pennies to complete their Lincoln cent collections. Even coins in rough condition are collected to study minting characteristics and circulation history. Obverse: front side portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Inscription: In God We Trust. Word: Liberty. Year 1975. Small d mint mark near the date. Reverse: backside Lincoln Memorial in the center. Inscription: United States of America. Denomination: 1 cent. Large date versus small date. Large date shows slightly taller 7 and spacing differences. Large date pennies are rarer and more desirable than small date. This coin shows circulation wear, scratches, dull surface, rust and corrosion from environmental exposure, natural toning on the surface due to oxidation over decades. Date and mint mark remain visible despite damage. Even coins in this condition are valuable for collectors completing Denver Mint penny sets or studying environmental effects on coins. Why is this coin collectible? Collectors value this coin because 1975 large date variety, small D mint mark, Denver Mint, historical Lincoln Memorial Series, unique surface characteristics, rust, toning, environmental damage. Even a rough penny can tell a story about circulation, storage conditions, and minting history. Today's market value. Coin prices depend on condition, demand, and collector interest. Approximate market value in USD, circulated, rusty, environmentally damaged, toned, around $1 to $5. Better circulated, very fine condition, around $5 to $8 USD. Uncirculated or error coins can reach $10 to $50 USD, depending on rarity. Collectors pay more for large date varieties, mint mark specificity, and unusual toning. Never clean or polish rusty/toned coins. It reduces value. Store in a dry, cool place. Use coin flips or holders to prevent further rust. Handle coins by edges only. Who should keep this coin? This coin is perfect for Lincoln Memorial penny collectors, Denver Mint penny collectors, beginners learning grading and toning effects, educational and historical coin sets. Number 4. The Lincoln Memorial penny was introduced in 1959, replacing the wheat cent. Key historical facts. Obverse. Features Abraham Lincoln's portrait, designed by Victor David Brenner. Reverse. Displays the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. The 1988 penny was part of the Philadelphia Mint production, and coins without mint marks from this era are standard circulation issues, but collectors watch for varieties, plating issues, and environmental damage. The large date variety has a slightly longer 8 in the date and wider spacing, which makes it more collectible than small date pennies. Philadelphia is the oldest U.S. mint facility. Important facts. Coins with no mint mark identify Philadelphia Mint production. Collectors often seek date and mint combinations for modern Lincoln penny sets. Even coins in rough condition are studied for minting errors, plating variations, and environmental effects. Obverse. Front side portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Inscription In God We Trust. Word Liberty. Year 1988. Reverse. Backside Lincoln Memorial in the center. Inscription United States of America. Denomination 1 cent. Large date versus small date. Large date pennies show slightly taller 8 and wider spacing in 1988. Large date pennies are slightly rarer and preferred by collectors. This coin shows circulation wear scratches and dulling, plating problems thin or flaked copper coating, heavy environmental damage, discoloration, oxidation, or corrosion. Despite these issues, the coin still has value because date and design details remain visible, and collectors are always interested in modern circulation varieties with damage or plating anomalies. Why is this coin collectible? Collectors are interested in this coin because 1988 large date Philadelphia penny, no mint mark variety, plating issues or copper anomalies, heavy environmental damage, educational and grading purposes. Even rough pennies can educate collectors about circulation, grading, and mint production. Today's market value. Coin prices depend on condition, demand, and collector interest. Approximate market value in USD. Circulated, scratched, plating issues, heavy damage, around 50 cents to $2 USD. Better circulated, very fine condition, around $2 to $5 USD. Uncirculated or rare error coins can reach $10 to $30 USD or more, depending on rarity. Collectors sometimes pay more for plating errors, toning, or unusual environmental effects. Do not clean or polish coins with plating issues; it destroys value. Store in a dry environment. Use coin flips or holders to prevent further damage. Handle by edges only. Who should keep this coin? This coin is perfect for Lincoln Memorial penny collectors, Philadelphia Mint coin collectors, beginners learning grading and circulation effects, educational or reference coin sets. Number 5. Today's featured coin is the Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent. Year, 1982. Type, large date. Mint mark, none, Philadelphia Mint. Condition, circulated, scratched, plating affected. Despite visible wear, this coin is highly important because 1982 was a transition year in U.S. coinage. The Lincoln Memorial penny design was introduced in 1959, honoring Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. For decades, pennies were made from 95% copper, but in 1982, the U.S. Mint made a major change. 1982 is the year the U.S. switched from copper pennies to copper-plated zinc pennies. Because of this change, multiple varieties were produced in the same year. In 1982, Lincoln pennies exist in 7 different varieties, including large date and small date, copper 95%, and zinc plated with and without mint marks. Your coin is large date. No mint mark, Philadelphia. Copper-plated zinc. Shows plating issues. Plating problems are common in 1982 zinc pennies and are closely studied by collectors. The Philadelphia Mint traditionally used no mint mark on pennies. Collectors actively search for 1982 Philadelphia large date pennies. To complete transition year collections. Obverse. Front side portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Text: I in God we trust. Word: liberty. Date: 1982. Reverse. Backside: Lincoln Memorial Building. Text: United States of America. Value: 1 cent. This coin shows normal circulation scratches, peeling or bubbling copper plating, surface wear but clear date and design. Plating damage reduces grade, but for 1982 pennies, it does not remove collector interest. Why is this coin collectible? Collectors value this coin because 1982 transition year significance. Large date variety. Philadelphia no mint mark issue. Plating problems shows zinc core exposure. Even damaged 1982 pennies are collected for study and comparison. Today's market value. Coin prices change based on condition, variety, and demand. Estimated market value in USD. Circulated large date zinc with plating issues, $2 to $5 USD. Better condition large date examples, $5 to $7 USD. Rare copper large date varieties can reach $50 to $1,000 plus USD if confirmed as copper. Weigh your coin. Copper, 3.11 grams. Zinc, 2.5 grams. Never clean or scrape plating damaged coins. Cleaning destroys value completely. Always keep the coin as found. Store in a dry, cool place. Use coin holders or flips. Avoid moisture and chemicals. Handle by edges only. Who should keep this coin? This coin is perfect for Lincoln cent collectors, 1982 variety collectors, beginners learning coin identification, educational and reference collections. Number 6. The Lincoln Memorial Cent was introduced in 1959 to honor the 150th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. This design remained in circulation until 2008, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The 1994 D penny was minted in Denver, where millions of coins were produced. Most of them are common, but not all are the same. Some coins from this era developed plating defects, corrosion, or unusual surface changes due to metal composition and environmental exposure. By 1994, U.S. pennies were made of 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper plating. When the copper plating is damaged, cracked, or thin, the zinc core becomes exposed. This leads to rust-like corrosion, bubbling or peeling surfaces, dark toning, or rough texture. Coins with plating errors or severe environmental damage often catch the attention of error coin collectors. This particular coin is in bad, circulated condition, with heavy wear, rusty appearance, plating loss, environmental damage. Normally, such damage lowers a coin's value. However, when plating errors or unusual corrosion patterns are visible, collectors may still show interest, especially if the damage occurred during or soon after minting. Let's be clear, a normal 1994 D penny in bad condition is not rare, but coins with major plating defects, unusual corrosion patterns, eye-catching errors can sometimes sell for more than face value, especially in error coin markets, online auctions, private collector sales. Estimated value range: normal circulated coin, 1 cent to 5 cents. Plating error/damaged examples, $1 to $10. Strong visual error or collector demand, $15, $30 plus, possible, not guaranteed. Market value depends on severity of the plating issue, collector demand, presentation, and authenticity. Proof that it's a mint-related error. Should you keep or sell this coin? If you have a 1994 D Lincoln cent with rusty surface, missing or bubbling copper plating, strange textures or colors, do not clean it. Store it safely. Consider getting opinions from coin forums or professional dealers. Even damaged coins can become conversation pieces or starter collectibles. This coin reminds us of an important lesson in coin collecting. Condition isn't everything, uniqueness matters. A small penny with plating damage and corrosion might not look special at first, but to the right collector, it could be worth much more than 1 cent. If you enjoyed this video and want more content about rare pennies, error coins, old US and European coins, hidden coin values, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Comment below if you own a similar coin. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.